like some of them is really that, like a different, is here that? What are you talking about?
It was good, about to be there. For sure, but it ain't gonna be nothing great up. Saturday.
What's the first day? First day was home now. What's the first day?
Thursday.
Missouri State. How do you know that, bro?
It was my guys, man.
You still talk to any of your teammates, bro?
Dre, OD, I already did solid. But I ain't going into this season saying, like, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know, I just want to be a good teammate, you know, and win. Because, you know, last year I was trying to tackle this and that, and every week I'm checking stats, where I'm at. So, this year I'm like, you know, clear-minded, just do what I can to get to the SEC championship and playoffs. So that's my biggest goal this year, just the SEC, win the SEC, and, you know, go to playoff and national championship. But we gotta get there first, so.
So, who sits over there? Is it like my positions?
Yeah, it's like, well, kind of. We got Rap right there, Six right here, Miles. Nickel. So, what do you do over there?
Any team that you want to shout out?
Shout out all the guys, man. Oh my God, my guy Rap. My guy Dad, Miles. Oh, man. Yeah, man. We've been like through camp. Go down.
What has been what have you specifically been trying to focus on for yourself? Maybe it can be your weakness, it can be your strength, it can be
2,500 jumps.
It can be something that you double down on.
Curls, shoulder press, and biceps. What we're doing.
Interceptions, punch out, just short step, so, you know, I keep my hand on the ball, I can tackle all day. You know, that's I keep my hand on the ball.
How does it feel to actually have two working hands?
It feels good now. So one more.
Why did you say you do more like kicks and stuff when you break your hand?
Well, my first year when I was at ASF, I had to kick a week right off the cast. So next year I got cast on like this, but I don't know, it just get me kept better, I guess. I'm more focused on the ball, but I know I got, you know, adversity.
Yeah. I would say, I hope you don't break it, but it's like, you can do some legendary stuff when you do break it.
For the past 2 years, every time I played college football, I was mad. I had a past 2 seasons out there, I was mad.
That means you're older, bro.
Nah, when I get this place, I'm looking both on tackles. So I can compete. Every night I go.
How obviously you do that here? So I know it takes a little bit about you right now.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's working for it.
Oh, for sure.
This heat hurt. Like in mine, your skin. Short of this unit, you know, you be sweating and there, bro. Oh my God. If you ain't eating and hydrated, you're not gonna be looking like that. You know, sometimes you might not eat before practice.
Yeah, looking straight.
No, I'm not doing that, man. It's so high. They require so much from you. Like, they set the standard there, and it's not like, you know, trying to work your way up to the standard. No, you have to meet the standard. And if you're moving, you're going to fall by the wayside. So it's like, you know well, man. But that's good. What you really know, if you want it. They want you to really know the segment's very specific.
What's up, y'all?
Sitting my name, you know, coming in and
Ballerine, what's up?
sure.
So this might be kind of like
Naphtali, Rios.
anything that
Hola, come on, stuff to y'all. What's up, everybody? We're doing 2,500 jumps and shoulder curls, shoulder press, and biceps. So, hang in there with me.
Conference and then program the guys and play with the playbook.
Fine playbook. The playbook is complex. It's very more complex than most NFL teams' playbook, for sure. But it's not hard. It's a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of stuff you gotta learn. Stress that thing. You know, we make our checks. We make both the checks. how you get to know everybody. Because, you come from a new school, Royal Catholic Court, everyone comes from new school, so a lot of guys, we were on the team last year, right now, it's like me from that one quarter, so, I get to know everybody, so everyone's personality, try to see who would react to what, certain stuff, that makes sense. Yeah. See what it takes, because at my position, I do a lot of communicating, so I ain't gonna communicate with my guy, same way I communicate to my guy. I won't talk to Dez like how I talk to Julio. Just because they communicate people, they take stuff different. So, you gotta learn how to communicate with each person different. I just put everyone work for it, stuff like
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. It's a pretty comfortable room. I really like it.
What's the difference? I was just gonna say, it's the same visual person, but you have a whole social dedicated to it.
Yeah.
How long do you want that?
My freshman year at college. Just, back to my coach, Coach South Florida. Just visualizing out, seeing stuff before it happened. So when it happened, not just your first time reacting to it, you already feeling before it. But that's the beauty with it wrong. You may not have, you gotta find out for you. So you gotta see it in your head. But I just said my deal inside is keep me in shape and just never let this. That open up into your post card is probably done the whole day. And it might seem like it's easy, but it's so much like that go with that. Like you kind of see the second time I was done, I was getting like 2 in the hole.
Yeah, I see that.
Because you got
Like different variations of that. What situations you can find yourself in?
you might get into the pose, but it might be reaction. I mean, it might be play action. The linebacker is sucked up, you'll have to do a play. So you might let him water, you might let him water. So it's different. Visualizing the scenario in there. So when it happens, you can very question.
What's your favorite part of the facility?
And you got a lot. There's something. I don't know how that and how. But that's something out there. Probably for sure, they demand so much of you. And everything is looked at. You know, look, aspect of things, you can't bullshit the look. So it's like, you gotta do every practice. My first practice, I went back. It was hard as far as production, but as hard as far as, I didn't know what made it. I was tired there. But it was my first practice coming off of surgery too. So I ain't really been doing that the whole game of every rehab and stuff. So it was, I should be a little better going for some conditions and stuff, but we'll see.
300, y'all.
And you walk out to 100,000 thing at that.
Yeah, some of you get 360. That don't even know you. When you people out here talk to you, whether good, bad, or ugly,
No one's coming to save me. That's what the biggest thing to me, getting benched, or I should say getting out to the other start lineup was something, was the first thing that ever, was the first thing that ever happened to me. So, that whole experience was crazy, while trying to support your teammates, support your brother, but you're not getting in the game, or you score the challenges, especially those first 2 games. Like, every day I was crashed out. I was crashed out the sideline, still trying to be supportive and happy for my brother, but, not playing that game to the full court, I still think about that game. Still think about that game. It's taught me a lot. Taught me more about myself, a lot about how the people around me, how to treat people, how to see through the BS. It taught me a lot. But it taught me a lot about myself, which I'm proud of.
and you been going out. I like that, bro. It's a very popular guy, bro. How many you just, oh, just what? Okay, that's cool, bro. I like it, bro.
It's not about young guys now doing about rival cars. I go run inside. I go D-right, run inside. That's my favorite little dirty right now, but
I'm such a pro with full control.
it's like, taught me just back to the mind, honestly. From like high school, every day, college, we had to go back to that line, back to the where it's just, we didn't have a lot. But also, we had it now, we had this really that stuff, as far as like nutrition and, the extra stuff that we had at A&M, some stuff we had, I already didn't have it and stuff, so it was really beating out mud, so to say, college football or whatever. But it's just talking, the grind, but actually, when I was coach, the head coach, he's a grinder, he's up in the morning early, every day. So, when you concentrate on how to be the head coach, I will say that about no questions. No more deep to it. So, definitely talking to Brian, for sure. I don't care about the regular season. Last year we went 11-1, and obviously we lost first round playoff, so what you do on that for? Going from winning 11 games, they went 10-0, and then 11-0, and they lost to Texas. So, with all that, for what? So, just being able to finish and being able to win, that's the biggest thing I can do, for sure. The personal goals, it's a big plan that says, that team, that I heard from this team this year, from the players, from the coaches, especially the players, admitting that they didn't finish last year and that they can still win better. Usually when I got their coach saying, we need to do this and get finished. But for the player to actually take ownership and say, hey, we did all this last year, won 11-2, still getting disrespected, we did all that, we didn't finish, so they definitely didn't fucking that. We talked about back before we go to that Thursday, SEC media days that disrespecting us. But that's all we should be, talking about our quarterback, disrespecting our defense. We're not taking that for like, we're not taking that like, we're not taking that, that's something that's like negative. We take that for this, we're happy that they're saying all the things. Not even critical, more than so. It's a moment.
You have to give a respecting of the attitude of the collective guys.
I definitely say resilient. Guys that's, always fighting. We got better. I wouldn't, just, now, I still get emails that shit. You know, shit. Like my first appointment when I moved there, when I was there for a train, they had ropes there. I said, oh, I like to go fast. Like, back there, I would have got there in the way. Shit. Go back there, like, 9:30, like, what's the very quick. Straight out of the straight change, over this one. Shit, really, track what it done, man. That's crazy. Little fun there, around the track, man.
So that's a new shit when you do it? So you feel like you race when you come around?
I needed it for later on. I needed that season for something that's gonna happen in like 3-4 years. I feel like my lessons, or even in 2-3 months, honestly. I feel like the lessons that I learned, not lessons, but like shit that I went through, I know how to persevere and know what to do next time. That's gonna carry on. All I know is sure, simply stay. Watch and step. So I know a lot of times can't. It's just like ever since I was little, I never played in the game before. I never had like when I never played before, I wasn't like. Or I wasn't not the best, one of the best on the team, so it's like it's almost an expectation of myself more than anything.
What do you do about Sundays?
No, Sundays.
So you're real loud, you're real gonna start it. You're loud. Just don't see everything I'm with.
Stadium, hotel on the road, special teams. Just stay back there, everybody, second and third place, I took that one. Yeah. Try to get it played over. That whole game, that whole 30-40 minutes after I put my hands and saying, I already knew the word, but I had looked at it before. It's just something that happened there, but okay, I know what it is, let's go back, let's go back up. So back up, get back in the game.
Where it's over back to?
Nah, they were like, they want to do it. They were surprised when I was like, wrap it up. It was oh, you want to do that? I'm like, yeah. And then they're going to do it. So ain't nobody for me. Yeah, you got it now.
What was your decision to come here out of the transfer portal?
It's a man.
Yeah. What made you feel like, okay, this is on this side?
Honestly,
1,000 jumps.
He's a very honest guy, very, football savvy, football minded person. And that's kind of how I am. So I had my talk with him on my official visit, and kind of really sealed the deal for me. But this is that when you think about college football, when you think about, what it means to actually play D1 college football in the SEC is everything. From everything from the structure, from the fans, from the hype around the program to the recruitment. Like this is college football when you think about it. So this is what I was looking for the first time before. It took another year to get there, but everything worked out for you. And this is not making a step down about it for like months. I never made a decision off instinct, I always sat down and thought about decisions for weeks. So I don't regret it, they taught me a lot of things. They taught me how to, be a better teammate for sure. So I wouldn't say I regret it at all. I wish they was a little different. I definitely wish they were doing different decisions and, with leadership stuff like that. But it was cool, man. It led me to end, so it wasn't that bad. I would say you taught my favorite game. You barely got $1 million. I just feel like I was competing over there. I feel like I was losing. But I feel like I didn't let the school dictate how I was playing. And I kind of got used to that whole season, kind of not worrying about everybody else. Which is sad to say, but we were losing every week and trying to bring that along. The guys not coming along with kind of like you got to be you. You can't be worried about who's not performing, who's not playing well. Because at the end of the day, you got to get a name on that film. At the end of the game. If you play in that game, that name is not having that film. So, you always got to do the best you do.
I was talking about the corner, like, what was your experience?
Honestly, Porter was good. I had a great experience in Porter. I think the Porter had middle of December. The recruitment kind of took a lot. Not a lot of schools, but about 4 or 5 big schools, and that's all I knew around the school. It wasn't too many. There was a lot of schools that knew up, but I guess a lot of them kind of stopped, later on. I didn't know in the process because, I kind of started talking to them. I kind of already had a feel that the school that I wanted to go. So I was going to lose a lot of schools, talk to them and stuff like that.
What were you looking for out of your team?
I'll say a national championship contender. I want to go to a team who's winning and have a good chance of winning this season and in the future. That would be a big deal. Them coming off of 11-2 season, that's good from anyone's perspective, no matter who you are in the country. So, that definitely was a big eye-opener. Playing more of we played the NFL style defense at Colorado, but I kind of played in the box a lot. So I wasn't a good smart team, I kind of get too how I look. So I can show stats that, I can play the ball and stuff like that. And you feel me? I can do it all. Honestly, it ain't no difference. Skill guys, skill guys. The dude doesn't hire the trenches for sure. The O-line way bigger, D-line way bigger, stronger, nastier, way nastier. The O-line, they come in before they trying to kill you. They ain't even playing around with you. So that's probably one adjustment that I realized. But most of the skill guys, so I think that makes different.
What do you say to people that say that you was like because of money?
You don't know the whole story. Right? You think you know something, don't believe you.
Just about done.
And some guys play to do certain stuff that, make them good and they look good, but, don't believe what you see up there. Some guys are just trying to be clicks.
What about your previous coaches? You started like your hoping to down the league and stuff like that.
I thought it was, one great actually. Young guys, my talk to him. He was good with the NFL, stuff like that. So, that's a person, most person, I don't know how big that person. 3 years, it's that, okay. Actually, about year 2, 12 years. So just trying to get in the field properly. Trying to get that second contract, that big boy extension. Can I live in the world for you? I'm going to get drafted to, or, it's another to.
Hi guys, we just finished the game. 2,500. See y'all in the next video. Peace.